Well, folks, welcome to the second last video. We just got through Playoff Mania, which I want to thank everybody who participated. It was a great success. I thought it was one of the best videos I've ever done, and I think everyone had fun with it, and it was one of those good moments. Big props to Eric. I know when I kind of just set out what I wanted to do, I didn't want to give away too much of what I was going to do, so I didn't want to say, hey, cut a wrestling promo because I'm going to have you trash talk your opponent like this. But Eric knew, because when I said cut it like a promo, he was like, draw some names, and I'm like, I'll be the game, you be the rock, and he ran with it. So next year's Playoff Mania, you now know what to expect. Besides Eric's calling me hermaphrodite, I think honestly the next best was John, who, said women, how can women play fantasy football? Go in the kitchen. So I was laughing. I played some of the audio clips for some of my coworkers, and they loved it, but they definitely loved me being called hermaphrodite. That was cool. So what happened last week? Well, I think we should just run through the promo, and we'll break it down of what went wrong for Jordy Nelson and Eric Stanczyk, and what went totally right for this guy. The hat? Don't worry. Santa JB's here. And later on, Santa JB's going to be giving out gifts to all you lovely people. So let's go. Let's roll that beautiful Playoff Mania footage. John, you claimed women couldn't do fantasy football because they were too busy in the kitchen making sandwiches and stuff, but apparently Andrew Luck and Jamal Charles never got that message and were stuck in the kitchen as well, as their bad performances doom you and allow Sam B, in her first year, to pull a Carol to get to the championship game. Folks, last year JB passed out at the draft. We all know this. We've all made fun of him. Well, folks, that is the book shutting to that chapter, as JB has made probably the most miraculous turnaround in draft history, as basically has his whole team drafted, beating Eric. The bad day for the Sanchez, Nelson dropping a ball, which we'll get to in a minute, and the Eagles defense helps erase poor performances by Hilton, Forte, and a 0 by Matthews. Eric was dumb enough to do the math, and if Nelson would have caught the ball and gone for the touchdown like he probably would have, Eric would have won by 0.1. So there you go, Eric. I beat you for the first time since December 2012, so it's almost been 2 years. But JB, doing the Sammy Sosa, is in the championship game. That's sickening. Drew Brees finally shows up at the right time, along with Jeremy Hill's good game, and help pummel what is a spectacular game by Dez Bryant, Greg Olsen, and the Baltimore defense, as we all must congratulate Katie in beating Bob. So Bob is now officially the sandwich maker for the draft party. So everyone, put those menus together, because we've got a sandwich artist, and we're all looking for $5 footlongs, minus the fact that we're not going to pay Bob $5. Well, good thing Kara's in the consolation bracket, because at this rate, with Odell Beckham going nuts, I don't want to see her. Glad she's in that bracket, and Odell Beckham helped destroy Rodgers' bad day in the office, because that's really when Charlie beats people. He hasn't played for like 7 weeks, but the time he beats people is when Rodgers throws up 80 points. Only put up 6, and this allows Kara to defeat Charlie. So Kyle, I'm going to do some simple math for you, okay? Ready for this? You had 4 players. They scored combined of 20 points on a projection of 61. My friend, that will never win you any fantasy football games when you only put up 20 on a projection of 61. On top of that, when Peyton Manning's projected to score 30 and he only scored 15, yeah, that ain't gonna happen. So we can even see 35 on a score of 96. That's a lot of points on the, not even on the bench, just out there. And that's why he lost by 21 there, as Travis advances to the consolation championship game. folks, where do we go with this? This had to have been one of the most thrilling Dumper Bowls in history. Let me break it down for you. Sam J was 40 points down going into Monday Night Football. Sam J was 35 points down at halftime in the Monday night game. And in the end of it all, like 2.5 points is what he lost by. A Jay Cutler interception, some yardage here, some yardage there. Like, there's a lot of things that went into this. This is how bad, that's how bad this was. Also, on the Sunday night game, literally, I think the Eagles knew Sam J was playing for the Dumper and wanted Andy to win. Because at first and goal, on the 1 yard line, they sent Chris Polk twice into the end zone instead of LaShawn McCoy. And then, they also sent Darren Sproles on a third touchdown. That's right, 3 touchdowns on first and goal from the 10. And guess what? None LaShawn McCoy. So there you have it. The world was against you, Sam J. I apologize. That's just how the cookie crumbles. And you lucky son of a bitch. So now that it's all said and done, let's take a look at the Dumper Chumpions. It's a new word I made up. It's not a champion, so you must be a chump. So it's a champion. 2011 Andy, or 2010 Andy, 2011 JB won it with alright league standings, no playoffs to be had. So Andy and I can kind of get a reprieve. We just sucked in the regular season, but we didn't have a chance to redeem ourselves. 2012, Katie won it by losing 2 playoff games, and then she vacated the trophy, meaning I'm still kind of technically the Dumper Award winner. In 2013, Troy did it, won the Dumper, effectively making me still the holder. Thanks to Sam J, don't you quit. You are now the 2014 Dumper Award winner. Sam J, you can join the elite list of me and Troy as former champions that have now won this prestigious Dumper Champion Award. So let's take a quick look at what the standings could be. First place, second place, Sam B or JB. Third, fourth place would be Eric or John. Fifth place is solidified by Katie. Same with sixth place solidified by Bob. Seventh and eighth place would be either Kara or Travis. Ninth place, either Kyle or Charlie. Kyle, please win ninth place. 11th place, Andy. And 12th place, Sam J. So, there you go. Enjoy that. So, I don't have all the pick'ems up because Katie is pretty much assured to win it. So, congratulations, Katie, on winning the pick'em. You have the number 1 pick of the number 1 picks for the tournament. So, when it comes time and you see the 4 number 1 seeds, you get to pick the first one first. Sam J, by you, quote, winning, unquote, the Dumper, you'll get the second pick. Kara or Travis, whoever wins the constellation, will get the third pick, and then whatever number 1 seed is remaining will go to the winner of the JB Sam, whoever is the champion. So, there you go. Congratulations, Katie and Sam J. You will be getting a decent pick in the NCAA tournament for next year's draft. Really, this is just to rub salt on the wound. Could be a lot closer if they would have kept running Lacey, but they didn't in Buffalo. But Forte 313.7 versus Lacey's 244.6. We knew for some time that you were going to owe me this bottle, but nonetheless, just want to let you know you need to outscore me by 69.1 going into the last game. I mean, heck, we even play week 17 for the fun of it, and I'm probably still walking away with it. Enjoy. So, I told you, hat's gonna come into play, right? So, here we go. Let's start handing out presents. Santa JB's gonna reach in his bag and give every single one of you a present. First, me, because I am the giving person, and I think the best person to give is to oneself. Fleshman's our sponsor. Why wouldn't you give me this? It's the perfect gift. It's the perfect victory celebration. So, see, we saw it's enough, so I wasn't really lying. So that is my gift from me to me. Thank you. Alright, let's get to the rest of you guys. Sam J, the gift I give to you is the gift of Jay Cutler getting benched by the Chicago Bears. Because they looked and they said, you cost Sam Jay the dumper. You took it away from Andy. Jay, you're on the bench. So there you go, Sam. Andy, the gift of you lucky bastard. You snuck away by less than 3 points. And your second round draft pick actually comes back and saves you at the end of the season. Like, how full circle is that, right? You draft him in the second round, and we all laughed at you. You honored your bet, so kudos to you. I'll drink to that. You'll drink to that too, because you're probably drinking right now. And then you drop him, Sam gets him, and it ends up costing him the game. So congratulations. Kyle, you get the chance of playing Charlie for at least one win in the playoffs to at least redeem what is, I think, a really horrible playoff history. I don't know, have to go back and look. But nonetheless, you're not going to be anywhere close to 500 this year. That's not you. So come back strong next year, like strong enough. Not like championship JB strong, but like not perennial loser like Andy. You know, be like Kyle. Be like Kyle. Charlie, my gift to you, a fond farewell. 5 years in the league, you were one of the original 8. Travis, to me, I finally give you a chance to win a championship. Finally get to hang some gold up on there. Kara, Hodor. Hodor. It's whatever you want. However you take it, it's Hodor. So that's my gift to you. Bob, my gift to you, I'm going to tell you what kind of meats I like and cheeses. I like pepper jack and provolone and pastrami and turkey. So there. I'm giving you some ideas for the next draft party when you're making us all sandwiches and kicking 35-yard field goals. That was pretty badass. Katie, a weekend free of Eric bitching, even though you'll still be talking about that Jordy Nelson play in 10 years. John, redemption. That is your gift. I'm going to allow you to play another woman to try to beat them in fantasy football this weekend. If you go 0-2 against the girls in the league, shame on you. Sam B, my lovely wife, my gift to you, me not bitching this Sunday or Monday. Eric, my gift to you, my bestest buddy, the gift of me bitching to you Sunday and Monday. So there you go. Santa JB, dropping off gifts, dropping off knowledge, dropping off truth. So there you go. So let's get into these next week's games. The final week of our season. One of the saddest weeks, but most glorious. The championship bracket, championship game. Barron's Bowl 2. It's JB versus Sam B. Holy crap, how did I get to hear JB, who passed out last year, who had, I think, a good grade, even though, who says different, versus Sam B, who just drafts non-douchebags. So, yep, you can imagine Sunday and Monday will be a difficult day for Brooklyn as she gets to listen to her parents bicker about football. She will grow up to hate the sport because of fantasy football. Championship bracket third place match, or as I like to call it, Loserville, because it's Eric versus John. That's right, either way, you both feel the shame of winning third place. That's kind of like dating Andy. Yeah, congratulations, you're dating somebody, but it's Andy. I kid Andy. Andy was great. If you'd have lost Andy, I had a perfect thing. I taped your interview on the radio one day, and I was just going to ask you questions about you losing, and then just have you answer it through the tape. It was perfect. You ruined it. Just like how this is third place match is ruined by Eric and John. I love you, Andy. Consolation Bracket Championship. Who's going to win the belt from Charlie? Originally from JB. It's Milwaukee Bowl. Kara versus Travis. Kyle, can you finally win one? Can you get to like 6 and 9? 69. And beat Charlie and not let Charlie's last game in the league be a victory, a vacated victory. We don't need that. So there you have it, folks. There's this week's video. Sorry it ended up being 15 minutes, Sam, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. And I'll see you on the Fantasy Gridiron. Go JB.